Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the third time I've had to film this video because I messed up one time. The other time the camera did not record because of my stupidity, and then this is the third time. So I actually only had to do this video 2 times, but I'm just going to get straight into it. So today I'll be reviewing the Nintendo DSi XL, and I'm going to explain some reasons why I think it is the best DS if you're into handheld gaming. I'm not too much. I'm more of just playing PC. I don't like consoles or handhelds too much, but I do think that these are pretty fun, like when you're on the go or something. So this will run you about $200 right now. They're really cheap since they're a bit older. They're not new, but you can still find them brand new for about $200. So in the box, you only get the DS. I think that you get one game if you order a special edition of it. You get to choose either Indiana Jones or some Lego thing, probably. Probably not a game that you really want, and you'll just waste your money, and it'll cost you $250 just for a game that you probably won't use. And then you get your standard USB flash port, or not flash drive port, but just your USB thing. This one is not the one that came in the box. The one that came in the box is nicer than this one because the thing that goes into your wall, it actually folds in. The prongs fold in, which is pretty nice, so you won't ruin it. This one doesn't. This is an on one. It's just a fake charger because I lost that one. So on the Nintendo itself, on the front you'll see it has. I'll just zoom in. On the front, you'll see it has a 4-megapixel camera, which doesn't really matter. What are you going to be taking pictures with your DS? Even though it's a DSi and it's all about the camera, doesn't really matter. You also have a sensor right there. And then you also notice that you have 3 lights here. You might not be able to see them. Let's zoom in here. There we go. We got 3 lights. They're all dark right now because it's not on. So it indicates Wi-Fi, charging or not charging, and on. And then there's nothing else. It's pretty minimal on the front. Sorry, it's a bit scratched up. I've had it for a little while. Then on the top, you'll notice it has 2 trigger buttons or camera buttons, left and right. Then you have the charging port, and you have a game card port. Then you have 2 sensors. On the back, you'll notice where the battery goes in, and then you'll notice where the stylus goes in, and we'll look at the stylus a little bit too. So then there's the auxiliary port on the back. Then on the sides, there are the volume up and down buttons. Then on the other side, you can see that there's the stylus again, and an SD card slot. Now, some of the specs on this are the camera's 4 megapixels, as I said. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM right out of not RAM. Keep on saying RAM in all the videos, but storage. 4 gigabytes of storage right out of the box, which is pretty good. Has about an 8,000 milliamp hour battery, which is huge. That'll run you about 10 hours when you're constantly playing games. That's one of the reasons why I think this is the best. As you can see, there is my phone and the bottom part of my face, because my camera broke. I'm going to do a video of the camera once I fix it. So I'm using my phone right now, my cruddy phone. I'll be getting a new phone soon, and I'll review it. So when you open up the DS, you'll notice the dual screen. One of them is capacitive touch, and the other one's just plain. This is about both of these are 820 megapixels. I'll zoom in a little bit. Then you can see that you have the D-pad, the power button. You have the start and select button. You have B, A, X, and Y. And then you'll see the light again. You'll see power, charging, and Wi-Fi. Then you have dual stereo speakers and 2 NFC patches built in. Now, again, this is 820p resolution. That's not bad for DSs. The best they've gotten is 920p, and that's with the brand new ones that'll run you $600. And 820p is about as good as DS games really get, to be honest, because they're usually pixelated. That's kind of how the DS works. It's for like retro type games. So they'll be pixelated anyway, it doesn't really matter. But it is a nice screen, to be honest. Now, we can open up the SD slot here. And I have a Toshiba 2 gigabytes, so it increases my storage a little bit. And I'm going to have to put the camera down a little bit in order to do this. It's a pain in the butt. So you'll just slide your card in, as so, and you'll push it in. And if you want it out, you'll just push it again, and it'll come out. And then you can just close it up. It'll snap in. And then you can take out your stylus. This stylus isn't how it usually comes either. This one's a special one. This one comes out, and it can go in. It can be short or long. The normal one is just a gray solid stylus. It doesn't move or anything. I think you can get special styluses, so if you get like the Legend of Zelda edition or something, you'll get like a gold stylus or something. So there's the stylus. Oops. I'm not even going to bother actually putting it in. And then at the back, you will notice the game slot again. And for example, I have this Monster Jam Path of Destruction. Sorry, that was terrible. And I'll just demonstrate how it goes in. You just press it in, kind of like on the old consoles, and you press it out, just like the SD card, to get it back out. Now, to make sure that it stays on, because I didn't charge it before this, like a genius, I'm going to plug it in. You'll also notice it's easy to plug in when you don't have your camera broken. Okay, so now you'll see the charging light has come on. It is orange because the battery is not good. So we'll come down a little bit so you can see. And then we'll press the power button. It'll come on. You see Nintendo DS and Nintendo. Then you always have the warning. You just touch it to go. I'll use this. So I have a cat, it's my friend's cat, as a wallpaper. The wallpaper changes. So anything you have in your camera gallery, it will go through here, and it'll just change as you go through apps. So, sorry about the glare. You have your games. You have a web browser. It comes with 2 games. It comes with Brain Age Express Math and Brain Age Express Arts and Letters. And the math one is actually kind of fun. There's some cool games. Not all of it's about math. Some of it's just playing. And then you'll have the Flipnote Studio Nintendo. It's not very good English there. And then you'll have PictoChat you can use to contact other DSs within 60 feet. So if you're in a classroom or something, I guess you can text each other instead of going over to the person. That feature's kind of useless. I think they got rid of it in the new Nintendos, or maybe just upgraded it to where you can text anyone. But you have Nintendo DS Download Play. And I'll open this one, because this is the one where it uses the NFC patches right here. Still can't see them very well. And you see it's looking for software available for download. So if someone else has a game that allows for other people to use it when other DSs are around, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which I also have, you just put the DSs next to each other, and you can play a game with each other, and it'll download the content, but you're not able to keep it. Once the other Nintendo DS goes away, the game does too. Just go back, turn to DS menu. You can also see it's a very responsive screen, like even just barely touching it with the stylus. You can also use your finger. Finger doesn't work as well though. So you also have your camera, and I'll show you the camera. You're not going to be able to see it very well, but I'll try to show you how good it is. So camera. Yeah. So what you see on the camera that I have right here is pretty close to the actual thing, except there's no glare or anything like that. It's a bit more crisp, but it's not a very good camera. So that's a downside of it. Exit. Yes. Then you have your calendar, and then you have your settings and your Nintendo DS up. And then you have all these other ones. And you have a 3DS transfer tool if you buy a DS instead. But why would you when you're watching this review? And then you've got some cool animations. And you can also customize the colors and everything like that. So, this is you can also, here's the volume. It has annoying music, so that's why I always have it completely empty, because it's annoying. And that's pretty much it, guys. So the reasons I think you should buy this instead of a newer one is because it's larger than the other ones, except not that much. Has good speakers. It does have a better camera than the other ones, even though the camera is still kind of crap. It still gets software updates because it's one of their best running products. The screen is one of the better ones out there in the DS world. You can get it in all different sorts of colors and everything. Yeah, it's like there's a huge variety. Like you can get the entire rainbow, not as much with the other ones. This is made of glass. Like it looks really nice. The glass is almost unbreakable. It's pretty good. And you have huge expandable storage, and it's really just an overall good product. So if you're looking for a DS, then buy this one. $200, really cheap, really good DS. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.